Faith and belief are at the heart of spirituality, mythology, and folklore. It's how we come to understand not only our world, but the realm beyond our physical senses. For decades, I've traveled the globe, fascinated by how different cultures express themselves spiritually. And I've come to believe that we're all spiritual beings having a human experience. Spiritual consciousness has become mainstream, and people are seeking out different modalities to heal themselves, mind, body, heart, and soul. So I met with healers who have the ability to tap into the energy of the universe and heal their clients. These sessions proved to be powerful and life-changing. So join me as we explore life in the metaphysical fast lane and soul blaze your life. Finding meaning and purpose is crucial to inner peace and happiness. After interviewing and talking with people from all over the globe, from Bedouins in the mountains of Petra to first ladies and spiritual leaders, I found it's often helpful to seek guidance from teachers who have dedicated their lives to finding spiritual answers. In this episode, I'm going to introduce you to Shivananda Swamiji and Tilak Taranga, two unique healers who have both been on a mission to increase peace and well-being in very different ways. Shivananda Swamiji is from Italy. He travels all over the world teaching and doing spiritual gatherings. I was excited to meet him and share the experience with my friends. He said he was going to create a ceremony and share his gift of divine love with us.
Hi Lisa.
Hi.
It's a pleasure to be here. My name is Beatrice and I'm Shivananda's translator.
Beatrice explained that Shivananda receives channeled information from the guides in the spiritual realm. He's been given a mission to help people raise their vibration and connect to a higher state of consciousness.
I want to introduce him a little bit. He has an amazing story that maybe he can talk to you about later.
Her description of Shivananda sits squarely with what most gurus are all about, helping people find enlightenment and connecting to a higher frequency. In fact, most people hadn't even heard of gurus until the 1960s when the Beatles went on their spiritual pilgrimage in India and introduced their guru to the Western world. Since then, countless Westerners have gone to India and come back wearing flowing robes and colorful beads. I heard a little bit about him and that he has a special gift of opening people's hearts.
Che è un dono speciale di aprire il cuore delle persone.
Yes.
I would like to know how you developed this gift.
E vorrei sapere come hai sviluppato questi doni.
La mia storia è antica,
My story is very ancient.
un po' come tutta la creazione.
Ancient as creation.
Shivananda told me that when he was 16, he was in a motorcycle accident and had a near-death experience. While he was in a coma for several days, he talked with the ascended masters, and they gave him his mission to bring light and love to the world.
Muovo tre energie, Shiva, Brahma e Vishnu, e quindi c'è l'energia di creazione.
These three powerful gods, Shiva, Brahma, and Vishnu, are the energy of destruction, creation, and joy. The energy of joy is called Ananda, which means bliss. It's a state of being that gurus aspire to impart to us all. The more he spoke, the more curious I became about this man. Does he always stay in this state of bliss? What do you do with anger or bad days? Do you ever get angry or...
Prima mi arrabbiavo.
In the past I used to get angry.
Adesso no, adesso
Not anymore.
la mia mente in questo momento
My mind right now
è molto
is quiet.
ferma.
It's
Sì.
still.
Negli ultimi 2 anni la mia
And in the
missione
past
di
2
vita è partita,
Has started off.
si è espasa un po' in tutto il
It's
mondo.
expanding throughout the world.
Per arrivare a questo
But to get to this point,
ho lavorato profondamente su un qualcosa
I
che
worked
tutti noi
deeply on
abbiamo nel cuore,
something that we all hold in the heart.
la fede.
Faith.
La fede ci fa diventare grandi.
Faith makes us great.
Tutti i grandi maestri
All
sono
the
diventati
great
grandi
masters became great
perché hanno riconosciuto
because
la
they
propria fede.
recognized their own faith.
When people come work with you, how do you get the energy or know how to transform them?
La risposta è molto
The
semplice.
answer is very simple.
He uses the energy of the universe to guide people back to their soul purpose so they can experience divine energy. When we are connected to this energy, we are open to feeling love and peace. That's when miracles happen in your life,
Yes.
when
And
you're
quando-
open.
Yes. Dovete avere la visione
It's important to hold
che
a vision
tutto è energia.
that everything is energy.
Questo tavolo,
This
questa
table,
statua,
this statue,
questa fiamma,
This
questo
flame, this
corpo,
body, imagine
tutto,
this.
tutto è energia.
Everything is energy.
Questa casa è
This
energia.
house is energy.
È una materia densa,
It's dense matter.
ma in questa materia densa c'è
But
l'energia.
within there is energy.
Ok? Tutto si muove in un'unica frequenza
Everything moves according to just one frequency.
ed è tutto connessa a questo unisono dell'energia.
Connected to just one sound, one resonance of energy.
Noi abbiamo il potere
We
di
have the
trasformare
To transform
la nostra
our
vita
life,
nei nostri pensieri, nelle
our
nostre
thoughts,
parole
words,
e nelle nostre
and
azioni.
actions.
He reminds us that everything is energy, and energy moves at different frequencies. So if you want to change your life, it's important to raise your vibration to connect with what matters most. I love affirmations, and Shivananda told me that even he has a powerful affirmation that he uses.
Quindi l'affermazione di tutti i giorni, io per me mi sento libero senza
So my
paura.
positive affirmation that I say every day is that I am free without fears.
Oh, beautiful. I am free without fear.
Yes.
He reminded me that loving and accepting yourself just as you are is the key to feeling free and fearless.
L'amore per se stessi,
Because first of all, love is for yourself.
se tu ti ami
If you
profondamente,
deeply love yourself,
puoi amare Dio e gli
you
altri,
can then love God and the others.
altrimenti
Otherwise, you can't.
non è
It's true.
amore.
It's not
You
You
real
create
love.
drama, chaos in your
Yes.
life
Yeah.
when
Crei del dramma, del caos.
Yes, tutti abbiamo avuto delle brutte esperienze nella nostra vita
We all went through difficult experiences in our life.
e noi quando abbiamo una brutta esperienza
And when we face something challenging,
cadiamo
we fall.
e siamo lì che ci lecchiamo le ferite
And
per giorni,
for
per
many
mesi.
days and months, we feel we are victims.
L'energia non cambia così.
But in this way, energy doesn't change.
L'energia è veloce,
Energy is fast
l'energia ha bisogno di
and
essere trasformata, guidata
requires
e
transformation,
riconosciuta.
guidance, and acknowledging.
And because we're all connected, each person's happiness or unhappiness has an effect on everyone else.
Se tu sei
If you're
felice,
happy,
aiuti il pianeta ad essere
you help the
felice.
world to become a happy place.
Se tu sei
If
triste,
you are unhappy,
aiuti il
you
pianeta ad
help the
essere
world
triste.
to become unhappy.
Semplicemente perché
Simply
esiste solo
because there is just
un'unica energia.
one energy.
Amen to that. yes,
Yeah.
it's very true. That's
Sì.
all it is. You are as happy as the lens. You see the world through the lens of your mind. We could both be looking. We all see something different.
Guardare una cosa e vediamo tutti qualcosa
Yes.
di diverso.
Then he performed a darshan, which is a spiritual blessing. We begin with a bit of eye gazing. He channeled higher frequency energy that radiated throughout his body. Then he told me that we have energy running throughout our body, and he could balance this energy with crystals.
Questa è la tua collettività,
This for your collective
un po' il tuo
side,
lavoro,
your work, the way you relate to people,
la vibrazione delle tue
the
parole,
vibration of your words,
tutto il processo della collettività
the
è qui.
process of the collective consciousness is there.
He also said that this would activate my chakra energy as well.
Darò un'attivazione
I'm
al tuo
going to give you
sesto
an
e settimo
activation
chakra.
On your 6th and 7th chakras.
He said he wanted me to get connected to God, and he would hold me with divine love. I could feel the power of unconditional love.
Nama, Nama, Shivaya. Nama Shivaya. How freeing it is to lose your consciousness of all your pain, regret, fear, anxiety. All of that just dissipates, even for a moment. Like when he was hugging me in darshan, it was like, I could exhale. I felt safe. Then you start coming back into thoughts and it's like, no, go away, go away. But when you experience it and you feel the lightness throughout your body and a clearing within your body, taking away all these layers of heaviness that you're hanging on, you start feeling it just wash away. It's an incredible experience. We all enjoyed spending the day with Shivananda Swamiji. We were connected through ritual, and we understood that gurus are great, but we can also be that for each other and for ourselves. The only superpower we need is to love ourselves and share that love with community, and you will find peace, happiness, and prosperity. Now I want to introduce you to Tilak Taranga. He was born and raised in Sri Lanka. As a small child, he received a special gift of energetic healing. I met Tilak about 10 years ago through my friend Ben Vereen. He told me that he and many celebrities go to Tilak to receive activations before their performances to tap into their creativity. You see, Tilak creates openings so people can transform their lives by tapping into the morphogenic field. The first time I worked with him, I thought, okay, this is strange, but I did feel something shift that I couldn't quite pinpoint. So when I was researching energy workers, I gave him a call. Tilak started teaching me about the morphogenic field and the power of our thoughts. All we needed was a swimming pool and a bowl of water. So you're sending a signal from this water to that water. Okay.
See that they were changing quickly at the farm.
I do see that, Tilak.
Yeah.
It's doing it. The water was moving. It would have been easy to pass it off as wind moving on the surface, only there was no wind and the water kept shifting.
See, that's called morphogenic field.
Uh-huh.
Morphogenic field is actually sending a vibration through the elements. And today you are going to send a vibration to few by touching a rock and putting your hand in the water.
Okay. So what exactly is a morphogenic field? Well, it's an invisible field of energy that creates and ties everything together, everything in existence, from the cells in our bodies to collective consciousness itself. When Tilak talks about morphogenic fields, in a way he's talking about universal consciousness, the life force energy that moves through every atom, everywhere, inside us and out.
Morphogenic field is the most powerful way to understand how the space opens. Okay, like now look at that normal water.
Yes.
Okay, normal
okay,
water.
Let's look at normal water.
Okay. See now, rather than big ones,
Okay.
now I am doing a centering. Look at that. Centering.
Oh, yeah.
That's imitate whatever
It's
the
imitating.
signal coming
Okay.
from here.
I noticed that there was no wind while Tilak was moving the water in the bowl, and yet there were waves in the pool that seemed to coincide with his movements.
Now close your eyes, honey.
He asked me to think of an intention, and then he would show me how to use the morphogenic field to help those thoughts come into reality.
What you do is now, with your left palm, very gently, you place it on it. And with the right one, very gently, with the finger and thumb,
These two.
vibrating, going counterclockwise. And now feel in your heart where you are now. You are free from many things. And you are creating a new wonder and a new life for you. So have a deep sense of appreciation and delight to what is coming into you.
I flittered my 2 fingers in that bowl of water and focused on the feeling of my intention. Then he brought his hand to his face and started making this sound. It was like he was creating more resonance with sound frequencies to aid in the morphogenic field.
You can feel now in the pool, no waves.
Oh, wow.
That's the most powerful morphogenic field.
Yes.
Now you are at ease. And you had various thoughts and other things, those are gone. And this is the most powerful essence
Wow.
for you to
Yes.
have.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay. And that's very, very powerful.
Okay.
Always remember, we are walking, we are sleeping, we are doing various things. Whatever you do, you are the center of the circle of your life.
Well, I'm not exactly sure how that stirring water in a bowl thing works, but I do believe that we are all, as Tilak puts it, the center of the circle of our lives. And I'm convinced that our thoughts create our reality, and that's what Tilak was trying to teach us. Now, in order to really center me in the circle of my life, Tilak was about to launch me with a sunlight activation to help me manifest my intentions.
සිරිපාදෙහි මේ දෙයන්නේ රටේ මේ ශාන්ත උදේ සූර්යෝදේ මනහර කන්දු පෙළ ශාන්ති දේ අමෝදේ.
Wow, did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Okay, that was weird. Did it look weird to you? It is weird. Here's some guy doing some singing in Sri Lankan and then blowing on you. And the light, you guys must have seen it because the light was so bright, it almost knocked me over if that guy wasn't behind me. Something happened. I felt an opening, an awakening, a vibration. It's so weird. It's so weird. But you know what? If you don't stay open and curious, what is life about? We don't know what we don't know. So I'm an open vessel, always ready to learn something new or to explore the unknown. And Tilak is all about the mysteries of life and the unknown because nothing makes sense. But you know, it does in a way too. So whatever. So I just appreciate him, stay in the energy, take it all in, and then I slowly digest it.
Shivananda and Tilak are the type of teachers that I normally don't get to hang out with. That's why I love traveling. You meet people from all walks of life. If you stay open, there's always something to learn. Tilak demonstrated that the morphogenic field is in and around everything and helps to create the resonance where our thoughts become our reality. Shivananda and Tilak both remind us that getting comfortable with the unknown is where creation starts, and remembering that how you vibrate is what you attract. Trust your own intuition, be aware of your internal thoughts, and keep your vibration high so you can activate your own inner healer.